Hello and welcome back. My name is Thailand and today I'm going to teach you how to build veins fast and naturally. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this legendarious video. You clicked on this because you know thicker veins will somehow make you look more attractive, and it does. You'll feel more confident in your body with thick veins, and yes, you absolutely do. You're unhappy with your current physique, and that's fine. I'll teach you a few protocols and things that you can implement to look like what I'm about to show you in the next slide. And you also want to shred down and become more attractive. And yes, there is a way to shred down fast and build muscle at the same time and get more attractive at the same time, which I will share with you hopefully in this video, if not in other videos in the future on this channel. So make sure to subscribe. In this video, you will learn how to get your veins to show, 90 and 10 rule, ancestral diet, training, metabolism activation, and fat shredding habit. Let's get straight into it, guys. For the reference, this is what I look like. Hold on, put a better song on. Yeah, I'll do the Beatles. So this, for reference, this is what I look like, and you can absolutely get into this shape. Let me tell you, this is actually a terrible physique because I've been lifting for like 5, 6, almost 7 years, but very, very inconsistently and with poor diet and programs. So that's the result of that. You can do so much better. Okay guys, so let's get straight into part one, how to get your veins to show. The basic principles are your veins sit above your muscle, so right here, and then underneath your fat and your skin layer. So it's between those two. So what that means is if we build more muscle, it's going to first push the veins up, but then if we also lose fat, then it's going to reveal more veins and more muscle. And that's exactly the protocol that we want to go on in order to expose our veins. So focus on arms primarily if you want to show your veins fast, as you can see from the image on the right. Eat the ancestral diet, fast for your workouts. This is a almost hack in terms of your body and how much energy you're able to use before you even eat. 10k steps per day, this also goes into that. It uses up energy and that it burns fat as well. Absolutely key, and we're gonna incorporate it in a way to fix our metabolism, and then the basic principle again is you need to get to around 10 to 12% body fat minimum for ideal results and health. For ideal shape, I'm around 10 to 12%. I haven't actually gotten it checked, but I'm pretty lean for my age. 9, 8, 7, 6%, I don't recommend, because that's where you get a little bit into the danger zone, in my opinion. Build muscle, lose fat, and get shredded at the same time. It is absolutely possible. Quick story. So again, like I said, I've been lifting for better or not 7 years, inconsistently from high school all the way to currently. And in the gym, I used to always do like reverse curls while I was doing arm workouts. You know, you get the easy bar and you do the reverse curl for your forearms. Every single time, dude. I remember I used to always do that every single time. That's one thing I remember. So that's gotten my veins and my forearms and my arms to that shape and leanness. And also most of my workouts were upper. I actually don't have any leg development. Again, I've trained for 7 years. I've got 0 leg development, guys. So I'm very embarrassed to show you that. And also my general lifestyle has been hiking, going for camping, beaches, parks, going to, national parks. I never partied. I barely drank. I stayed out with nature most of the time. So I never really put on weight, guys. And that's very important as well. Part 2, the 90-10 rule. Chances are you are eating like shit. From now on, you will eat shit 10% of the day. If you've got the discipline, go all in. 100% in, go all in. And it's not even that hard, to be honest. What I recommend to get used to eating clean all the time is start 2 weeks 80-20 rule. So you can do the 80-20 rule, and then the next 1 week or 2 weeks go to the 90-10 rule, and then go completely clean, because by that time your biology and your brain and your microbiome would have adapted to a better, more clean diet, and it will start to crave those kind of foods. Avoid things like seed oils, sugar from refined sugars, not honey or fruits, starchy carbs like Potatoes and rice, avoid those ideally. Sugary drinks, sauces, add-ons, avoid just ultra processed food, guys. If you're worried about carbohydrates, you're going to get that from honey and fruit because it's a fast digesting carbohydrate and it's going to get used for your workouts and after your workouts. Instead, like I said, eat these fruits, honey, and yogurt bowls, smoothie bowls, dark chocolate, milkshakes. So don't be afraid of these. If you're using clean, whole ingredients, these are absolutely delicious desserts that you can make. Make sure to avoid foods that cause bloating and easy weight gain. Like I said, rice and potatoes. These cause you to bloat quickly. They take up a lot of weight as well in your body, and they cause easy weight gain as well as compared to fruits. You shouldn't be eating wheat, grains, or legumes, period, because generally the cost of anti-nutrients are higher compared to other foods, okay? So anti-nutrients, essentially, if you don't know, are things, compounds in food, typically fruits and legumes and, legumes and vegetables and whatnot, beans and walnuts and shit, that prevent the absorption of other nutrients in your body. So you'd be eating, let's say, steak, which is high in zinc, but then you're eating something else which literally binds to zinc, so there's less zinc for your body to absorb. So don't do that. Part 3, ancestral diet. Let's pump through these. 90% of the time, this is exactly what you eat. Take a screenshot right now, guys, of the screen and reference to these recipe ideas. Eating clean does not need to be stale. It does not need to be boring. It can absolutely be delicious. Yes, on the top right corner, you do see watermelon with white cheese, and that is feta cheese. It is an absolutely delicious snack. It's a Middle Eastern kind of thing, Mediterranean thing, excuse me. So 90% of the time, you eat meat, avocados, berries, fruits, butter, ghee, tallow, coconut oil, olive oil. Those serve as your oils to cook or eat with. Cacao is absolutely fine. Yes, there's like a little bit of anti-nutrients in there, but I wouldn't worry too much about that because you're not eating that often or in high amounts. Cacao is very strong. So you can add that to milkshakes and whatnot. Coconut, that's coconut shreddings, coconut, whatever, herbs, spices, cheese, milk, yogurt. You get the idea, guys. Eggs is highly recommended, as well as honey. Do not sleep on garlic and ginger. That's going to be very, very good for your immunity. Vegetables sparingly. Specifically, the type of vegetables I mean are dark leafy greens. So things like kale, spinach, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, those kind of things, sparingly. Okay, I wouldn't typically eat them at all, but if you are, sparingly. Excuse me. Let's go to the next slide. So part 4, training. This is how we're going to actually get the muscles, the veins to show. Focusing on vein dense muscles. So as you can see from this picture, without me pulling my pants off, because ideally no one's going to see the veins on your legs anyway without you wearing short shorts or being at the beach or being naked, right? So we're not focusing on the legs, guys. We're focusing on the upper body. And as you can see from the image, it's mostly on my forearms. It's around my arms, my biceps, my triceps, and a little bit on my shoulders. And this image isn't actually a very good representation. Maybe I can show you another one. Here we can see a few around the chest as well. So if you pay a little bit of attention around the chest, and then if you pay a little bit of attention here on the bottom here, but it's mostly going to be around the arms. So what can you take from this? Well, it means let's focus on the arms. Let's build some big arms, right? Let's focus on our forearms, our biceps, our triceps, and our shoulders. And then let's prioritize after that our chest. How are we going to do that? On top of your normal workouts anyway, you're still hitting push-pull legs or upper, lower, or whatever that is called, right? Whatever it is. You're still hitting your workouts. But, for example, if you're focusing on showing the veins on your biceps more, on your weekly arm workout or your upper workout or your pull workout, whatever it is, you're just going to do an extra 3 to 5 sets per week on that specific muscle. And that would be biceps in this example. Simple. So you're just going to add a few extra volume to that muscle that you want to grow and show the vein around. Do this for 4 weeks, 2 sessions per week, and rotate to the next muscle group. Your full protocol. So this is including like supplements, pre-workout and whatnot. This is exactly what you're going to do. Your full protocol. This is what I recommend. L-citrulline and honey pre-workout is an amazing option. On top of that, Tasmanian sea salt or your other preferred choice of clean sea salts. And you can always replace honey, by the way, with fruit as well. That's totally fine. I just prefer honey. It's much, much better and tastier. Yeah, so keep it there. Also, coconut water is a great option during your workouts as well. So what you'll do is Tuesday and Friday, you'll have a session. Let's say you'll have a bicep session or a tricep session that you're trying to grow, and you'll apply the protocol above. And then one meal, 180 grams protein, but you're going to be snacking on protein throughout the day. So what that means is you'll wake up and maybe within an hour, you'll have 3 to 4 eggs. That's 25, 30 grams of protein right there. Okay. 4 hours after waking up, you'll have a little bit of cheese and some yogurt. That's another 15, 20 grams of protein right there, right? We're almost around 50 already. Now, around lunchtime, you might have a little bit of more protein. You might have, again, some bit of yogurt, bit of milk. You've drank a bit of milk, had a bit of coffee, whatever, right? You're building up protein. By the time you're ready for dinner, you've already got around 50 to 70 grams of protein in your body, simply because you're snacking on healthy foods throughout the day. So it's easier to hit 180 grams of protein. And I think in this video, I'll be able to show you what that will look like. Okay, so stick around. Limit carbs to only final meal. So I'm fine with you having honey or fruit pre-workout and post-workout as a little bit of recovery. Keep it minimal, but limit most of your carbohydrates, your smoothie bowls, your fruit bowls, your, whatever it is, honey bowl with yogurt till the end. Now, I just want to say something about this. Building an attractive physique is part of a holistic system. Essentially, guys, there is a system that makes living like this 24/7 possible without like extra bullshit, without gimmicks, without worrying about things and, obsessing about calories or your workout programs or if I'm going to grow muscle or not. No, none of that. Because there is a system that our ancestors have been living on that we have frankly forgotten with this modern life, okay? We've gotten too comfortable. Everything's done for us. Everything's delivered for us. Our jobs are comfortable, even though they're mentally taxing and they depress us. Everything in modern life is almost designed to make sure we age as fast as possible. Seriously. And then keep us addicted. If you're already awake, you know about this kind of stuff, but they keep us, reliant on, over-the-counter pharmaceuticals and whatnot. So essentially there's a system. It's a lifestyle, guys. It's a lifestyle change that I've been on for the past 2 to 3 years personally, and I'm only 24 this year in 2026. And so I've built that system to share with the world, with you specifically. If you're interested, go to the top link in the description, or if you want to work together to get you to your dream physique, let me know as well. You can apply for coaching. Let's go to the next step. Part 6, 10,000 steps per day, guys. I just hit my 10,000 steps as well today. It's 7 o'clock. My recommendation is run until forced to mouth breathe. Okay, so you start running and then you get puffed out and you start mouth breathing. Then you start to walk until you recover, and then you run again. So you repeat that for 10,000 steps. You can do 2, 3, 4 sessions throughout the day. That's totally fine. Or you could do it all in the morning. 10,000 steps, 10,000, however long kilometers or miles that is. Remember to always be mewing while doing this activity, guys. It's very important. This is the fastest way to change your biology and looks daily, and it's an easy system to implement. Walking, running and getting to that 10,000K steps per day, 10K steps per day is the key to brain sharpness, focus, longevity, staying young, staying healthy, losing fat, staying lean, improving your metabolism, becoming more attractive because you're mewing and you're breathing properly. It's incredible. Changes your metabolism, especially after eating. So I do recommend doing a final walk after you eat your final meal so that it helps boost your metabolism and you almost never put on any weight after eating dinner as well. And you can actually download the app called Habit on your iPhone and link it to your fitness tracker and create habits that allow you to remind you to go and go on 10K. So I do that as well. I track my walks every, excuse me. I track my steps every single day. And yeah, I've just hit 10K today. Now, part 7. This is all, we're almost getting there, guys. Oh shit, why am I showing that? I shouldn't be showing that. Clear all notifications. Now, part 7, high intensity interval training, fast progress. This is how you're going to make much faster progress. On top of 10K steps per day and training, if you do this, you will make faster progress, guys, but you must be careful to allow your body to recover. If you've already gone hard on getting your 10K steps and you've done a massive lifting session and you've done a bit of stretching, be careful when you start to do extra stuff and you don't let your body recover, okay? It's very important to recover 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Ideally, get 8.5 hours of sleep every single day. Look, this is what you do. You know how you get the best sleep possible? You go to sleep without a wake-up alarm. That's the best way to, like, that's literally the best hack. Like I said, our ancestors, that's what they've been doing. And that's what I've been doing recently. Anytime I don't have to wake up and go to work. I do have to go to work sometimes, so I'll set up an alarm for that. But usually I don't have to go to work and I'll wake up whenever. This morning it was 7 a.m. Yesterday it was 8:30 a.m. The day prior was 8:30. So that's my advice to you guys. Again, be careful to recover and rest. Let's go to the next part. Oh, look, we're at the end. I hope you found this valuable, guys. I hope you get to your physique dreams, and I hope it changes your life exactly like it did mine. I'm sharper, more productive, more healthier, higher testosterone. My masculine energy is higher simply because I've got the lifestyle habits, the diet, and everything else in order. Like I've said, this is a holistic ancestral system. There is a lot that goes into this, okay? There is a complete system. You will be not only eating clean, but you'll be getting sunlight and optimizing testosterone. And then you'll need to be socializing, right? You'll need a partner, a woman or a man in your life that you can talk to and get into relationships with and get intimacy with. You'll need purpose in your life, and you'll need all these things to become this complete ancestral man. And my whole mission is to bring that back, because it seems like we've lost it. And the fact that we've lost it and gone downhill as a human species, our testosterone is the lowest it's ever been. Our fertility rates are the lowest it's ever been. More people have cancer than ever. More people are sick than ever and obese than ever. This is not by chance or mistake, I will say that, but this is all our responsibility. So I want to help you guys get to that physique that you want on a simple lifestyle change. So I'll see you next time.